You had a HRT appointment last week. You picked pills instead of injections. Okay, yeah. I think I heard. I don't know. It's all so stupid. I heard essentially that there's some evidence to suggest that if you start on on injections, you get your changes front loaded a little more in the first year. However, there is some evidence, I believe, very, very minimal, to suggest that if you start on pills and then switch to injections after about a year or 6 to 8 months or a year or something like that, if you start on pills and then do injections, supposedly that helps with breast growth. Yeah, supposedly you get bigger boobs. So my recent innovation to my routine is I got pills as well. And with my pills, I take them on days that I miss my estrogen injection. If I miss my injection, I take a pill because I keep missing injection days. I'm going to see about taking pills and injections simultaneously, but we'll see how that goes, honestly. Shouldn't that relate more to your genetics? To your genetics. Yeah, so your genetics will determine your upper limit on your boob size, 100%. However, the speed at which you reach that boob size is going to be a little different depending on your hormone regimen. And also, I think a poor hormone regimen could probably, or a good or a bad hormone regimen could probably facilitate your growth better than another. You know what I mean? There could be a difference in the facilitation of your boob growth depending on your hormone levels and stuff and how you do it. But it's all, unfortunately, there's no hard science on it, so it's all very up in the air. Do we grow smaller boobs than cis women? My understanding, actually, is it's not necessarily true that we grow smaller. It's not necessarily true that we get less breast tissue than cis women. Is kind of what I think I heard, but that the same amount of breast tissue on how do I word it? Yeah, the same amount of breast tissue on a larger frame is going to equal smaller boobs. If I had obviously not went through, the puberty that I went through, my upper body would be a little smaller, right? So if I had the exact same amount of boobs that I have now, with less with a lower band size or whatever, my boobs would be bigger, but because I have more body for them to cover, I don't know exactly if it's still true that we get less boob tissue, but I think it's not necessarily true that we get less boob tissue, just that we would need more boob tissue in order to have equivalently sized boobs than if we were cis. So